Hello everyone, welcome again on my YouTube channel ServiceNow Mastery Series. In our previous videos, we have looked on how to customize, how to configure fields through form layout, through form design, and now it's a turn to have a look on the form builder customization. On the form builder, configuring the fields through the form builder. So, like, we'll move to form builder. What we have to do, same steps, initial same steps we have to follow. First, we have to click on the incident, then we have to click on the create new, then on the header, incident header, we have to right click on it, and in the configure option, we have to click on we have a scene form layout, we have seen form design. Now it's the time to look upon a form builder. So we'll click on the form builder. When we click on the form builder, so one another window open. Now just Now just have a look like what is Form Builder. Form Builder is the latest. It's a modern tool which is introduced by ServiceNow in the release of San Diego. Basically, so many releases the ServiceNow have done earlier. In the release of San Diego version, Form Builder is also introduced. It's for creating and customizing form, we all know. What does it do? It combines the capabilities of the form layout and the form design into one powerful interface. And as you know, as I said it before, it's the latest modern tool. With it also provides like more flexibility and the user-friendly experience as well. What all the features of the form builder, I will tell you in a crisp manner. Drag and drop UI layout is there. We will see all the features one by one, but let me just tell you, give a brief of what the features a form builder provides you. Create new fields directly. You can create the new fields also. Add or remove or reorder the fields. Add annotation or formatters. I will tell you what annotation is. Real-time page form reviews there. Section and tab the layout. Edit the field properties. Works with the App Engine Studio, right? App Engine Studio means we can also we we can also configure our new application. So by using the App Engine Studio, so this form builder is very much capable to work with the App Engine Studio as well. UI style. So basically, UI style is modern. It's intuitive, right? Next is it's very much friendly, and it also help to create the new fields. We can add the annotation as well. We can add the sections tab and best for full customization and new build, right? So I would say that it's a one-stop tool. No need to switch between the table configuration or the form design and the layout. If you have a very much hands-on experience on form builder, then it is very much useful for to you, and you will forget about form layout, form design usage. You will only use a form builder if you keep on practicing on the form builder. So let's dive into it. Let's have an hand-on experience how to create the field. Will show everything. Okay, then all this is the fields, incident number, affected user category, subcategory, service offering. All these are the fields available, right? And as you can see, there is a table name also, it is a mentioning, right? As a configuration items is a reference to the CMDB underscore PI table. So it is a reference to, so it is mentioned here that the configuration item, and see the affected user is reference to which table, sys underscore user. So it's also mentioned the sys underscore user here, right? And another thing, okay, now I have to add the new field, which I can't do it through the use of form design, but through the use of form layout and the form builder, we can add the newly customized field. So if I want to add, so you have to go to the add a field in the table. Okay. And suppose I want field that is ID number, right? Every customer, every user has a ID number, which is very much specific. As you as you can relate it with the ID card number. You guys also have the ID card number, right, in the company which you are working. So, related with the ID card number. So, this ID card number also you have to insert into the incident. So, how you configure this field? This column label I have entered as the ID number, column name it already automatically you underscore ID underscore number it automatically form builder have filled it. Next is the type. So type I just want to for the number. Okay. Floating point number or the phone number. So as a floating point number or the phone number type, I will choose it. In advanced setting also, in advanced setting, you can make it as a function field. Function field means generates a value based on the simple computations, right? So you can also make it as a function field or mandatory or read only, whatever the function you want to add in the advanced setting or the default value. If you choose the choice section here and you want to show the default value to the customer, so you can also add it in the default value section. Then you just click on the add. So as you can see, this ID number is going to add here in the left section. What you can do is, I just want to add it in here after the transfer region. So what I will do, I will drag and drop ID number here. Got it? As you can see, ID number is here. When you just drag and drop here, so some of the properties are also visible for the ID number here in the right section. So the like type is the phone number, read only, mandatory, active. Then the default value, if you wanted the default value to be seen here, then the dependent field. If you want any of the field to be dependent on this ID number, so you can make as the use the dependent field and you can choose any of the field here. But as the timing, I don't want the dependent field, so I'll just close this. Next is choices. If you want to add the choices, so you can also configure the choices. Then attributes you want to add it. And one more thing that is if you want to add any of the formula as well, right? So you can add the formula. Another thing is more properties available also. Certain dictionary entry fields can only be edited by the Now platform. So you can also configure, explore more properties. Next is here is the application, whatever the application. So I'm making the changes in the global application only. So I'll choose a global application. Okay. Next thing is any of the these all are the fields available, right? Suppose approval, actual start, actual date, timer, whatever the pre-existing field, if you want to add it, you can only just drag and drop and drop it here. Drag from the left hand side and drop it in the middle. That's it. It will get added. Next is yeah. Some of the fields you also would be able to see opened by add a related field dot walk from user. Dot walk. Too much you have heard about dot walk, right? In the previous video also, some crisp of dot walk you have heard from me. So in today, in this video, I will tell you about what exactly is dot walk. So see assignment group, dot walk from the group. If I just click on this icon, then this dot walks open. So what is dot walk? Dot walking in ServiceNow, it's a feature that allow you to access fields on the reference records using the dot notation, right? This is the definition. So the basic concept is that when a field on the table references the another field, like a foreign key, For example, there is one primary key and the another is a foreign key. So you can walk through that reference to access the fields on that related record. For example, user is there, right? You have stored all the user details like name, then email, then phone number, location, department, everything you have stored into the user table. And if you want to access that particular user email, so the user email, which is into the foreign key, into another table, the location is saved into another table. So how do you reference it? You will reference it through the dot walking in ServiceNow. So assign to is a reference with the user, as you can see it here. See in the left hand side, the reference user. So you can't just it's not the opening from here. What you have to do, you have to just drag and drop it in the section. Then this window appears dot walk from the user table. What the dot walk from the user table, whatever you want to choose, like class, company, created by, domain, department, and the department also has another fields as well, business unit, company, created by, headcount. All this you can choose it from here. So I want to add it. For example, email, I just want to add it. This field is already in the user. Okay. This also the pop-up it gives. Okay, I will add another. I will see department. So add to view. I have added department. So CMN underscore department. It's a dot walked from which reference from the user table, right? Another thing is when we just come to the components, so there is a two option, it's visible, right? Annotation and the section. If you want to add the section, you can just drag and drop in the last if you want to add it. So come and okay, what you can do is you can just come to the section part. Okay, if you want to add the section, so you can just go to the edit in the original scope and then you can drag and add the new section, right? New section is added. So you have to, okay, discard changes. What you have to do? You have to edit in the original space. You have to tell this. Okay, annotation also 1 minute. Yes, so now you can see this ID number is like I want it after the transfer region. So I'll just drag and drop here ID number. Next is the annotation. So annotation means if I just add the annotation here, I'll go with the add and in the components, I will add the annotation. Annotation means when you just click on the field, so the statement which is highlighted there in the above the field, it tells you what the field exactly is. So you can add the annotation and you cannot choose any of the annotation type, that is text, separation, plain text, and you can write whatever the content you want to add, and you can just click on save. When you just click on save, yeah, it is saved. And when you just come back, so you can see in the incident, its ID number is not yet visible. So you have to reload the form. When you just reload the form, then see the ID number is there, others unknown, then all of this is there. Okay, I think we have made it a reference to the location. Yeah, I think we have made it reference to the location. So what you can do, you can just open from here. You can also open, you can also open right hand side section and can change the properties as well, right? So in this way, you can use the form builder through customization of the form fields in ServiceNow. So we'll come again with our next topic. Till then, bye bye. Hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and stay tuned with me. Bye.